Jays Fan First Network.
Hey, your Blue Jays, they had a blip yesterday, but they back. We shouldn't have stressed. Let's go talk to some fans, bro. Yesterday fucking sucked. Today, we're back to normal viewing. How do you feel?
Feel great. Yesterday, it was all bullpen. No one was ready to come out of the bullpen. Big game. Rockies were, they're like a bottom tier team, so it was good to see the Jays bats coming through. Ernie with a big double. Oh, come on. We love Earn Dog. We love Earn Dog. Come on, show him the jersey.
Yeah,
show him the jersey.
Show him the jersey.
Fresh
bro.
today. Come on.
We thought it was a homer, but unfortunately, just tipped that fucking fence. That was bullshit. Let's be honest. Come on.
Okay, look, man. Like, Vladdy's not hitting for power. Springer had a couple home runs, not hitting for power. It's okay. We have 9 guys throughout this lineup that can do their job and be an uncomfortable out for any pitcher. How amazing is that as a Blue Jays fan to just know that 1 through 9, any one of these fuckers can do something.
Oh, it's beautiful. Also, you got to show it the pitching. We made a big upgrade. You got to show it the GM, big pitching upgrade. Sorry to see Cody Ponce step out with that hyperextended knee, but but it's great to see what's going on. I have a question for you. What do you think of our outfield? So who do you think we're going to follow through with? We have Jesus Sanchez, Nathan Lucas, Davis Schneider. Who do you got coming out with our
Look,
main
man,
starters?
I feel like your best outfield lineup, hitting and defense considered, is Jesus Sanchez in left, Varsho in center, and you got to have Barger in right. Because you get Okamoto at third, and that's your best outfield for power and defensive ability. What do you think? What do you feel?
You know what? I'm a big Springer guy. Love to see Springer out there. Of course, you cannot disrespect his fielding ability. I love to see Springer just go out there and hit a fucking Springer dinger, baby. Come on.
Okay, let's talk. I know you talk about the pitching. Talk about Max. You can talk more about this whole pitching stuff. Cody Ponce goes down yesterday. It's a tough look, man. He looked good in his brief outing. The injury sucks. But Gausman puts up 6. You got the new guy putting up 12 Ks, and then you got Max Scherzer going 6 with 1 earned run. How amazing is this pitching staff?
We have to talk about how we still have Trey Savage in our IR. Trey Savage, he's going to be the best upcoming pitcher. He's going to be one of the better things coming for our organization, man. We're probably not going to see him for another month. We still have Eric Lauer in our starting. Not the greatest start from Eric Lauer, but we can't ask for much more out of him. I don't think he's going to stay in our. We also can talk about mustache redhead guy. I can't think of his name.
Bowden Francis.
Bowden Francis. He's still hiding in our AAA lineup. I'd love to see great things come from him.
Yeah.
So our pitching staff is definitely upgraded. So you never complain about that.
Yeah, bro. The Blue Jays, man. The Blue Jays. How do you feel, bro? How do you feel?
Oh, it's vindication for me. This kind of goes back a long way. My first ever Blue Jays game was against the Rockies in 2013, and me and my uncle left halfway through the 8th inning because it was 0-0, and we're like, nothing's happening here. And immediately when we left, Jays walked it off to win the game. So it's a full circle moment now. I'm happy I finally got to see that our W against the Rockies after all these years. All I am, I'm happy.
I want to know if you be my girl. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, baby. I want to know if you'll be my girl. It's game fucking 5 out here, and the fans are loving it. This team is special, bro. The pitching, dude. Cody Ponce goes down yesterday, and it looks bleak.
Yes.
But Max Scherzer, 41-year-old Max Scherzer, 42. I don't know how fuck you.
I don't know how old he is.
He's an old man.
He's
And
a fucking great old
Baby,
man.
go Jays, big win. Let's go.
Jays, baby.
Let's go, baby. Max Scherzer at the age of 40 whatever is doing his thing, and it's ridiculous. How good does it feel going into every game knowing this pitching staff is going to shove every single fucking start?
Compared to last season, where you're kind of in this perpetual motion of what the hell is our pitching going to be like, having someone like Max Scherzer, who seems to be aging like goddamn fine wine, is unbelievable. The way he's able just to. How many innings did he go today?
He went 6.
He went 6 innings, and he didn't look out of place at all. Sure, he gave up the home run. We won't talk about that, but he looked phenomenal regardless of that. Regardless of it.
Talk to me, last thing before you go, about Earn Dog, Ernie Clement. The bats, we're not looking great through 5. 6 and 7, they got going, and Ernie Clement topped off that 7th inning with a huge double. The bottom of the order gets it done. the bottom of the order gets it done again. Vladdy hasn't found his power yet. However, the bottom of the order gets it done. Is that a good sign, or are you concerned?
I could be talking shit here, but I'm liking the fact that we're making contact through these first 5 games. I'm not liking the fact that we're not maybe as home run hungry.
Yeah.
But like you said, when we got towards the tail end of the game, woo! Once we got towards the tail end of the game, that's when the big dogs started coming. That's when Ernie, with his big hit, gets the job done. That's all that matters. We might start off slow, but this Jays team has shown as time has gone by, they will pick up their motion and they will get the job done. That's all that matters.
Yesterday, objectively, was terrible. Yeah. Cody Ponce goes down. Brendan Little has a shitty outing. It sucks. Today, Max Scherzer absolutely shoves. The hitting takes a while to get going, but damn, do they ever make it fun. How do you feel?
I think the turning point was when the starter came out of the game.
Okay.
And I just feel like after that, things started to click.
Okay.
I will say this. As a D-backs fan whose team has recently gone down the gutter, I think I need something in my life to make me happy again, and this Jays team does that for me.
Yeah, it does? Okay, bet. So, talk to me about Ernie Clement, bro.
Ernie Clement?
So, look, this guy isn't supposed to hit for power. He's just supposed to be a guy. But time and time again, he comes up when the Jays need him most, a big double in the 7th inning.
Yeah.
What does that player seem to you, especially as a rival fan, but you're wearing a Jays fan. We'll call you a Jays fan today. What does that mean to you for a player who has that clutch ability?
Well, even from looking at it on the opposite angle, he's a threat all the time, and you have to watch him if he's on offense or defense, and he can come up in clutch moments like that. You need guys like that on your team, and I feel like the Jays are lucky to have somebody like Ernie to come up clutch in a moment where they need it the most. And that's how they got to the World Series as well.
And what about the pitching, dude? Max Scherzer's pushing, 50 at this point? He's 42, 41, whatever. He's a GOAT. He's a legend. He's a Blue Jay legend in my eyes at this point. But, although Cody Ponce goes down in a really sort of despair kind of fashion, you got Max Scherzer shoving for 6 innings. You got Gausman tomorrow. How confident are you in this pitching staff to keep going the way they're going?
Oh, I think these guys are stacked from top to bottom, and even with a few injuries, these guys can go far. There's no doubt in my mind. I feel like yesterday was a bit of a fluke, but that happens throughout the season.
For sure.
And all you got to do is rebound like they did tonight, and they come out strong, and they show everybody why they own the AL East.
Yesterday sucked. You heard me say it. Today was so much better. How the fuck you feeling?
Hey, listen. When you need him the most, it don't matter if he's 41, 51, or 61. I'm not trying to say it in the most disrespectful way. Max Scherzer will deliver for you. Shout out to Max Scherzer. Let's not talk about the first 4 innings of this game because that was. Let's not talk about it. But the bats in the second half of the game, great. It was great. Shout out Ernie Clement. Shout out Jesus Sanchez.
Yeah.
Shout out Nathan Lucas. And also, I want to talk about the people that hated the Jesus Sanchez trade. I liked it. I actually liked the acquirement of Jesus Sanchez. That's just me.
Let's talk about it. Okay, would you be comfortable with Jesus Sanchez going forward as your 2-hitter? Is that something you'd be comfortable with stomaching as a Blue Jays fan?
Only with righties. His pass. He's great. He's great against righties. Not really against lefties. But he has the power. He has the power. He has the potential with the power. I like it regardless. Jesus Sanchez will do great for this team.
Great. What about? Okay, I don't want to talk about Vladdy. I want to talk about the bottom of the order doing their thing once again. Are you worried that the top of the order, not even the top of the order, are you worried about Vladdy? Vladdy always has a slow start. Vladdy isn't hitting homers right out of the gate. The bottom of the order, this team 1 through 9 can do damage. And you can't say that about the rest of the 30 MLB teams, rest of 29 MLB teams. Are you concerned about Vladdy, or are you just happy with the fact that the rest of the order, the rest of the 8, can do their job despite Vladdy not hitting for power? He's hitting for average, but he's not hitting for power.
I'll say this in two different reasons. One, I'm fine with Vladdy. I know he's a little iffy a little bit, but he's Vladdy. I'm confident he'll bounce back. As far as the other teams goes, if it's not Vladdy, we have our other guys too, like Springer, and even opening week Andres Jimenez. I don't know what it is with Andres Jimenez in the opening week, but that boy is a demon. That's just me.
Last thing before you.
Yes, sir, baby.
Last thing before you go, okay? Dude, Big Oak. He got an RBI again today, bro. This is a guy who's never played MLB ball before, and he's absolutely showing that he can do his thing in the big leagues. How do you feel about him?
Dude, can we start a petition for this man to win Rookie of the Year? Yeah. Let's start Okamoto to win Rookie of the Year. That boy is a demon. He's a demon. Shout out Kazuma Okamoto.
All right, boys. Like, these Blue Jays yesterday fucking sucked. We're 4-1. All is good again, isn't it?
All is good. That's right, baby. You know what? We're rolling. We got no issues in the world. And I got one song to say. With all the boys around me, there's only one George Springer. There's only one George Springer. Walking alone, singing a song, walking in Toronto Wonderland.
Let's go, y'all must be footy fans, right?
100%, baby.
Who do you support?
We're Canadian fans.
Oh, yeah!
That's my boy in
Yeah! Okay, boys. Yeah! Talk to me about Max Scherzer, bro. Talk about the pitching staff in general, eh?
He may be 42 years old, but that man still got it. He's going to be the best Blue Jays pitcher in history.
Hey,
the most
love your
clutch.
boys, eh? Hey, I love it. What do you got? What are your thoughts?
He had a legacy start. He was unreal after the paunch injury, came back, and it was just unreal.
Yeah. What about Ernie, dude? Like, the hitting was questionable.
Batting title. I'm calling it right now. He's going to win the batting title. He's going to hit 330 with 20 homers.
Yo, so talk to me about Max Scherzer, bro. This guy's 41, 42, absolutely throwing fucking missiles down the plate, dude.
Yeah.
How does that feel with the pitching staff being shorthanded with Cody Ponce going down? How good does it feel knowing that you got guys that can just throw innings and eat innings for this team?
Like, usually I'm one for only parlays, but I took Max for over 5.5.
And it hit.
No, it didn't.
Oh,
No.
5.5 Ks?
Yeah, 5.5
Oh,
Ks.
shit.
But he might be the one pitcher in the Jays where I don't care if it hits. If the Jays win and Max is dealing,
Life is good.
life is it's worth more than any much money I can put in my parlay. I'll take Max with a win. Then I'm probably hitting. Addison Barger can't hit water if he fell out of a boat.
What a fantastic win for your Blue Jays. How you feeling, dude?
Feeling good now. So I think yesterday it might be like we might be falling under like high pressure because like yesterday Cody Ponce he caught it out with an injury. So prayers to his health right now. So prayers to him. But overall, what a great win tonight for me. It's like basically just like relax. Just like ease off everything. Just like like even though you're trying by like runs, like just say the word. Never say die. Because whatever you're trying, just never give up. There's still an opportunity to chase it back. Also, Max Scherzer, I'm still got it. I'm still fucking got it.
Hey, what about Ernie? He's no Unk, but he definitely still got it from last season, especially in the postseason. A big double in the 7th inning to ice the game for the Blue Jays. How important is Ernie Clement to this Blue Jays team?
Ooh, he's the damn dog, baby! He's the dog!
You got anything else before we get out of here?
Fuck the Dodgers, baby. Suck my dick, Shohei Ohtani!
Boys, how are we feeling about the Blue Jays, man? Good. They're back. Hey, man, it's game 5. And how fucking amazing is it feeling to be a Blue Jays fan?
It's great. We're back. The Jays are back. Fuck the Dodgers. The Jays are back, baby. Let's run it back.
Hey, talk to me about Max Scherzer, dude. This guy's 41. This guy's definitely Unk. Let's be honest, bro. He's pushing Unk status, but he's fucking carving on the mound, isn't he, bro?
He's still got the dog in him. He's ready to eat up innings, K everyone, baby.
Hey, what about Ernie Clement? Another fucking dog. A big double to ice the game in the 7th inning. How does that feel for you boys?
He's a clutch man. That shit was not a fluke last year. He had 31 hits last season, and he's doing that again. We're going back, baby. Let's go. Come on.
Hey, boys, you guys got anything else before we get out of here?
One last thing. The Blue Jays are in the ass-kicking business, and currently, business is booming!
How good does it feel to just know that yesterday was definitely a blip?
Anyone who thought that yesterday was an indicator of this team was going to be two things, either straight up delusional or straight up casual. This should be an indicator of them regressing back to the norm.
Yeah.
Be analytical about the situation. This is a team that is dependent on your starting pitchers. We lost one soldier in the form of Cody Ponce. May he have a speedy recovery from the ACL injury. But that said, it's like we played the Uno Reverso card over here. The following day, the Rockies pitcher has an injury and has to leave the game early. Turnabout, as unfortunate and disgusting as it is fair play, unfortunately. Yesterday, it was all about the Colorado Rockies feasting on a buffet of meats galore. Today, it was all about the Blue Jays feasting at a steakhouse. We have some filet mignon. We got some quarterhouse steak.
Yeah.
Some T-bones over here.
Yeah, it was
I mean, served up from Jesus Sanchez, served up from Ernie Clement. And a special chef over here, the chef straight out of Missouri/Germany, Max Vedscherzer.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, a day you don't talk about the bullpen is a good day in any baseball team. So we don't have to talk about the bullpen, but we can talk about Max Scherzer, who showed once again that he chose the Blue Jays not to just be a guy to pitch in his 41-year-old season, to be a guy who can be one of the best pitchers on this pitching staff. How good is it that after Cody Ponce goes down, you see Max Scherzer doing his thing, kind of reassuring Blue Jays fans that they'll be fine, they'll figure it out, because they got 4 starters who can do their thing.
Absolutely. It's all about demonstrating we have starters with depth, starters that can deliver, starters that are the best and that are Blue Jays, like that fellow just so eloquently expressed over here. Let's be honest. Had Cody Ponce gone all the way, pitches 6+ innings, we'd be talking about a 5-game winning streak. I know it comes across as a hot take, but I stand by that take.
Got anything before you get out of here?
Let's see. Tomorrow, we got ourselves the rubber game in the form of Kevin Gausman pitching in front of the school kids. So amongst all those yellow school buses, we got another school bus for the Colorado Rockies after Kevin Gausman schools them out of Toronto and into the Rocky Mountains.
Alex, bro, always a pleasure, man. How do you feel about the Blue Jays, bro? They won another game.
I think that last year we were so close that they have it in them, that they've paved the way, and we have so much faith in them that they could do it this year. We were so close that they could do it, and it's more so about the long game, not the short game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking about Max Scherzer.
Okay.
He's 41. He's doing his thing.
Insane.
Insane, right? Talk to me about it.
Okay, so I'm a pitcher.
You're a pitcher.
I am.
I love it.
I feel like when you know the sport, and like you put effort in to show up for your team, and like as a pitcher, there's so much like, I don't know, there's so much like.
There's a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah. So I feel like Scherzer being like as old as he is, and like, I know, Trey Savage, like he showed up last year, and like, yeah, I think pitchers are the backbone of the game, and like I'm a pitcher, so I'm gonna stand by that.
Love it.
They're literally the quarterback, and they will lead us there. We just have to
100%.
have faith and spirit.
You guys got any last things before we get out of here?
Go Jays, go!
Let's fucking go!
No nepotism.
First of all, it is Mr. Blake's birthday.
It is my birthday.
Just to represent, we love this guy, man. He's just like, he represents the Blue Jays and represents the family. We love this guy. Like Saturday is gonna be another level kind of thing, so we're gonna enjoy that time. But right now, let's enjoy the Blue Jays.
We're enjoying the Blue Jays.
It's the Blue Jays right now. Like, it's almost like every game is a continuation of last year.
For sure.
You know, like, and we're like the fans. You can tell, like, just in the stadium, like on the GO train down here. Every stop was Blue Jay fan, Blue Jays. I'm just watching all the Blue Jay fans come because we really feel like the Blue Jays are like our home. Like we love them, and we love the players that have represented us, and we were this close. We were so close. So I just I respect everything that you guys are doing, and like I'm so happy that you guys are throwing it out there with like how much you guys love it, because the fans love it and the city loves it. So yes, 100%.
Yeah, no crying
Right
on
here.
the post.
And I have to say, like Clement is the number one. Right here, right?
Hey, talk about Ernie, bro.
Oh, Ernie. I love Ernie. He just has a passion for the game. He's like a diehard hockey, and like he does everything that we would like appreciate.
He's like an honorary Canadian.
Totally is.
Yeah.
He's like with Rochester, like he's like just in Buffalo. Like I love that guy. That's why, like, you know, he's really like. You ever see the article? The article about the Players Tribune?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, he just really shows how much he loves playing the game and how much he really respects the city and how much he wants to get to that level of where we were at last year. So, you know, I represent him because I love how he plays, and he just has a passion for the game. And you guys are awesome. How you guys really try to like kind of get the passion of the fans. And you know what? That's the number one. So this is just the beginning. It's just the beginning.
Hey.
And it's gonna like get better and better. Like look at the additions. Okamoto, Cease. I mean, Ponce, unfortunately,
It
but
sucks.
he'll get back. But like this organization is ready to win. And we're gonna fucking win!
Yeah!
Let's go!
Hey, I've interviewed you a lot, and I've interviewed you in higher stakes than this one.
I gotta stop this for a second on the interview. Shout out Fan First Network. Being on the Jays opening day. You guys caught the glimpse of that when they did the whole tribute before the game? I saw you guys on there. Hell yeah, shout out.
But like, how does it feel like we've done interviews where the stakes are higher, but the vibes have almost never been higher except in the playoffs. Like,
Never been
it's
better.
so fun to be a fan of this team.
Never
isn't
been better. The power of friendship's evident. The boys are gelling together. We're just waiting for that plane to arrive for Brandon Little to go back south, and then once he's gone, the boys can get right back to the World Series. You see me repping the World Series patch.
Yes, sir, baby.
Got Mad Max on the
That's
back.
sexy as fuck.
Let's go, boys. We're back. We're World Series bound. We'll be back there before we know it. It's a long season. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But let's fucking go.
What we got?
Dude, this team is insane. Like, it's watching them, the way they play together, it's nothing like it. The vibes are insanely high. Just enjoying it. Every time I walk in here, chills.
It's special, man. And Max was special today. Like, you focus on the hitting when they're not hitting, and they didn't hit for the 6 innings that Max was in there.
No.
But like, they did the Blue Jays thing, where the pitchers go 6 innings and shove, and then the batters in the final 3 innings do their job. How special is that kind of formula when you don't need to rely on Vladdy hitting a grand slam? You don't need to rely on like Springer doing, Springer things. You can rely on the bottom of the order doing their thing. How special is that?
I mean, it's insane that, like, you trust anyone to just walk in there. Everyone's cheering for them no matter who it is. Pinch hitter, pinch runner, whoever it is. Everyone's always cheering for them no matter what happens. Everyone's cheering from 1 through 9, always.
I got 3 syllables for you. Okamoto. That's 4, I think.
Big oak, bro.
Dude, the big oak from Japan, bro. The guy's carrying this team on his back to start this season. We got Jimenez from what was it, Venezuela?
Yes, sir.
Repping the WBC, bringing
World
that
champion, bro.
championship mentality. The bottom of the order, they're carrying the squad. Vladdy's gonna get his first bomb tomorrow. It's all right. Barger's gonna get his first bomb. The boys are gonna start rolling, but we're not losing again. We're going 161-1.
I love it, bro.
Hell yeah.
You guys got one last thing before you get out of here?
Let's go, Blue Jays, baby. Run it back, run it back.
Sir.
Okamoto, baby. Okamoto for president.
All right, bro. Let me sign off. This Blue Jays team yesterday sucked, but today it's back to normal viewing. It's so fun. It's so fun because
Let's go, baby! 4-1! 4-1!
this is what it is, bro. No team in Toronto has this much energy, and it's because the teams across the way at Scotiabank Arena do not bring this much energy. The fans don't bring this much energy because they love Toronto. They love the Blue Jays, and it's a great time to be a Blue Jays fan. Fan first forever. I love y'all. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to anyone who's celebrating birthday on March 31st. Fan first forever. We out.
This is Fan First Network.